Hello, kindergartners. This is Mr. Houston in your computer specials class, and this is our third and final lesson on digital citizenship. Okay, this is our third and final lesson. It is called Safety in My Online Neighborhood. Safety in My Online Neighborhood. So let's just get started. How do you go places safely online? Right. How do you go places safely online? We're going to talk about that today and how you can be safe and make sure you're on safe websites. So, what do you need to do to stay safe when you visit new places? Well, there's a few safety rules, right, of things you need to do when you visit new places. One, always go with an adult. Two, don't wander off on your own. And three, talk only with people you know. So in real life, if we go somewhere new, usually our parents, our grandparents, whatever adults with us, they want us to think about those three things, right? They want to make sure we're always with an adult, that we don't wander off on our own, and that we talk only with people we know. So today we're going to talk about how visiting places on the internet is a lot like visiting places in real life. Just like there are rules to keep safe when you visit new places in the world, there are ways to keep yourself safe online. So, online, of course, is when we're using a computer, a phone, a tablet. Remember, we call those devices. We're using a computer, phone, or a tablet to visit a website or an app, right? We're online, we're on the internet. Okay? So, when we're online, we're on the internet and we want to make sure we stay safe. So we're going to watch this video and I want you to think about, what did ARMS like about the internet? Remember, ARMS is one of the members of our digital citizens. And what kind of things can ARMS do on the internet? Okay, so let's watch this and then we'll talk about that. Remember the three rules. I went ahead. Sorry, guys. That's the next thing. So let's play the video here.
Hi, I am 7 years old. I love playing on my mom's computer, but I always get permission first. Mom, can I go on the computer?
Sure, sweetie.
I love my mom's computer because I can go on the internet. The internet is kind of like your neighborhood. You can visit cool places. You can talk to family and friends. And you can learn lots of new things. Like yesterday, I visited a zoo that's near my house. I saw a baby zebra. I took her picture and changed the color of her stripes. Then added a hat and added it to my collection of wacky animals. Awesome! Then later, I went to a place far, far away. I visited Kenya. That's a country in Africa. Lots of zebras live there. Wow, that's a lot of zebras. Sometimes on the internet, I talk to people I know. Like my grandma, who lives in another state. Hi, Grandma. She's making me cookies that she'll send me for my birthday. Yummy, I wish the internet had smell-o-rama. I can talk to different people on the internet, like my cousin. But I only talk to people I know. But what I like most on the internet is that I get to play a fun game. Score! I also like to draw and create new things and share it with my friends. Cool. Sometimes I visit websites where I learn new things, but I always stick to websites that are just right for me. Wow, dinosaurs. The internet is a super fun place. But just like when you cross the street in your neighborhood, you also have to be careful when you go online. Here are 3 rules to remember. Rule number 1, always ask your parents first. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. Rule number 3, stick to places that are just right for you. Wow, that was fun.
Dinner time.
I'm logging off now. I can't wait to get back on again to see where I can visit next. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, good job. So let's talk about those 2 questions we were going to discuss. What did Arms like about the internet, and what kind of things was he doing or could he do on the internet? So he liked to visit cool places, right? He talked about that in our video. He likes that he can talk to his family and his friends. He can learn a lot of new things, right? He can create things on the internet. All of those are things that he likes about the internet, things that he can do on the internet. But the important thing is while he was doing all that, right, he was following the 3 rules. The 3 rules that everybody should follow. Always ask your parent, or if you're at school, your teacher first before you go online, before you get on the internet. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. And then I'm going to move my picture out of the way. Rule number 3, stick to the places that are just right for you. So the 3 rules of being safe in your neighborhood, your internet neighborhood. Always ask your parent or teacher first. Only talk to people you know, and stick to places that are just right for you. So what's it mean, places that are just right for you? Well, it means that you're going to make sure that the website you're on or the app you're on is appropriate for kids, right? And that you have permission to be there. That means it's just right for you. Okay, that means it's just right for you. All right. Now we're going to learn a short poem to help us remember the rules for staying safe online. So first I'll read the poem and then we'll read it together. Safety, It Rules by Jenny Pritchett. We need to be safe whenever we're online, so we follow these rules to have a good time. 1, always ask your parents first. Only talk to people you know. Stick to sites just right for you, and we'll be safe wherever we go. All right? So you want to try reading it with me? We need to be safe whenever we're online, so we follow these rules to have a good time. Always ask your parents first. Only talk to people you know. Stick to sites just right for you, and we'll be safe wherever we go. Good job. So another vocabulary word that we've been talking about here, and I want to make sure we know about, is website, right? You guys know what a website is. A website is a place you can visit on the internet, right? So like when we go to ABC Ya, or we go to PBS Kids, we go to Disney LOL, those are all different websites. Okay. So one of the cool things about a website is that you can visit faraway places without ever leaving your house, without ever leaving the classroom, right? And there's all kinds of cool places we can go while we're doing digital learning right now. Just like Arms went to a zoo's website, we can go to zoos that are far away from where we live and check out. So there's all kinds of different cool places we could explore together. I want us to be thinking about that and maybe we can go during our Zoom time to one of these, cool sites. But remember, what's the first rule before turning on a device or opening up a website? Remember what the first rule is? You got to ask for permission before using a device or visiting a website or app. You got to ask an adult or a teacher for permission. So today we talked about how the internet allows us to visit faraway places. We learned that traveling to new places on the internet is a lot like going places in real life. We also learned 3 important rules when visiting websites or apps. Remember, always ask your parent or teacher first. Only talk to people you know, and stick to places that are just right for you. And just right means that are for kids, and for any website or app, it's just for kids. Make sure it's just for you. Okay, so you don't have to do the pause and think moment this week unless you want to, but if you do want to, you can draw a picture of yourself following one of the 3 rules we learned today, and you can write a word or a sentence to explain your picture. And like I said, maybe during one of our Zoom times, we'll take a class field trip to one of these cool faraway places together, okay? So we'll be thinking about that. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I will talk to you guys soon during our Zoom time. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Have a very, very good day. And now I'm going to say bye-bye.